Fun fact, I was in an 11-year relationship and I'm not in that anymore. I've been 2 years single. So I have the entire scope of what it's like to be in a long-term, pretty secure relationship. Of course, we had our problems, who didn't? But a long-term relationship, and then having now experience as a single girl and what the dating life looks like and the trials and tribulations of that. So I hold both. I can understand both perspectives on that romantic relationship pillar. Wherever you are in your relationship romantic journey, it's important to think about kind of the snow globe effect. Because if you're in a relationship right now and you're looking at your single friends and your single friends are like, oh, I went on this date and this, and the dating apps and all that stuff. And if you're in a relationship and you're like triggered by that, or you're like, oh, I miss being single, or, oh, like the relationship I'm in right now is kind of boring, blah, blah, blah. Like, just keep in mind when you're comparing yourself to your single friends and kind of like what they're going through. I'm sure you've also heard the horror stories that your single friends have gone through too. On the other side, maybe you're single, surrounded by people who are only in a romantic long-term relationship, and you're looking at it from the outside and you're like, gosh, I want that. Ugh, I've been single forever. I really want a relationship. But they're going through some stuff too. Like, I call it the snow globe effect, just to practice the awareness of the language and stories that we're telling each other. If you're new on this page, hi, my name is Paige. I'm a holistic life coach, mental health advocate, and motivational speaker. Not only have I been in an 11-year relationship, so I know my shit, but I also have my master's degree in couples and family therapy. So there's attachment styles, there are love languages. I mean, there's so many other things to factor when it comes to understanding our worth, understanding our desire of relationships. But I'm not going to get into that. I really am just creating this video for you to think about the snow globe effect. Where do I see myself? What am I like hyper focusing on in all of these different relationships? And I made a video earlier, if you want to go check that out on my page, but I made a video earlier about comparison and how it's a comparison loop that we get into, and I give you some best tips and practices on how to get out of the comparison. But just be mindful. Am I comparing a lot of the relationship I'm currently in, or lack thereof? And what do I want to do about it? I will say, if you have relationship goals, whether that's, this time next year, I would love to be in a healthy relationship, or by this time next year, I would like to move in with my partner, or like whatever the step and milestone is. If you have a goal, make sure to do the inner work. Be your own advocate. Be your own home, if that makes sense. Make a home within yourself so that we're not relying on someone else to fill in that gap, to fill in that like hole of lack of like worthiness and fulfillment. So just be mindful. This is a video to practice self-awareness of where do I fall on the relationship romantic pillar. If this video was helpful and made you think about some questions and you want to explore a little bit more, I offer a free 15-minute discovery call. I placed the handle of my social media account if you want to follow me on there, also my website if you want to book that call. I'll be there for you.